Dang, no backside cross out today?
No. To review. Okay, compound inequalities. These are the last things on that are going to be on your test. Okay, they're the ands and ors. What should an and look like? Pointed in. Okay, and or should look like what? Pointed out. Okay, so we know this one's an and, so they should be kind of pointed in. So I got k over 6 is greater than 0. How do I solve for k? Multiply by 6. Okay, 0 times 6 is still going to be 0. And then for the other one, how do I solve for k?
K.
I'm going to say plus 8 on both sides.
I'm hating K.
Okay, so the k for 0 should be open. And it says k is greater, so it's definitely going to be going this way. Okay, and then this one's going to be closed, and k is smaller, so it's going to be going this way. Okay, one thing, I don't know if I talked to you guys about it yesterday, this is not acceptable. Okay, let's just clarify this right now. You cannot do like this and say, okay, well this one goes this way, and I'm going to draw this one, and it goes that way.
Right, it's nonsense.
You cannot do that, okay? Because then I don't know if you're trying to do an or an and you changed your mind. Like, that's not acceptable, okay? Some of you guys, I'm assuming it's just laziness.
Probably.
You can either do an or you can do an and in between, okay? And if you draw your arrows, okay, because you were trying to figure out if it's an and or an or, erase the like arrow part down a little further, or just don't draw your arrows along. So I always just draw a little bitty arrow or a little bitty line until I figure out if they're connecting or not. Okay, should your arrows ever both point the same way? Should my arrows both be like this?
No, they can't. You can't.
It can't. Okay, so that lets you know that something's wrong. Maybe you forgot to flip or something. Okay, they should never both be pointed the same way. Okay. Okay, look at 25. You got negative 5m is less than 10, or minus 10 is less than negative 35. Okay, this is an and problem. So we're going to say plus 10, plus 10. Okay, and then our last step is to do what? Divide by negative 5. Do we need to flip?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, on the other one, we're going to add 6 first. And then we're going to divide by 7. Okay, on that negative 5, it should be closed. It says m is greater, so it's going to go this way. The other one's going to be open, and m is smaller, so it's going to go this way. Okay, so we're going to connect our two lines together because it's an and problem. Okay, and then lastly, 27, that's going to be the hardest of all. It's an and problem, and it's ones with variables on both sides. Okay, but if you can do and or, and you can do the variables on both sides on the last page, then you should be perfectly fine doing this. Okay, so I got negative 7 minus 2k is greater than 6k minus 1.
2k 19.
Okay, so I'm going to say plus 2k,
Can't get the door.
and then plus 1. So I got a is greater than 8k. And then what? We say divided by 8. Okay, and then this one I got 8 minus k is greater than or equal to negative 6k plus 3. Here. Okay, so I'm gonna say plus 6k, and then minus 8. So over here, I'm gonna get 5k is greater than or equal to negative 5.
Divide by 5?
Divide by 5, good.
Negative 5, right?
That's one.
Oh.
Okay, so on the positive one, it should be closed. And this says k is smaller. No, I did those backwards. K is smaller. And this one is going to be closed on the negative one. And it says k is bigger, so it's going to go this way.